Hello, Leo. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading for the second half of October. So we are focusing on the time frame of October 16th through Halloween, October 31st. Okay, guys? So it's general as always, Leo. It's not going to resonate with every single person. Please do take from it whatever makes sense for you, your life, your situation, your relationship, and release the rest. If you are, however, interested in a personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box. I will also have a list of all of the card decks that I feature for my readings. All right, Leo, let's get started. So I've chosen a couple of focus decks for this reading, Leo, and the very first one I wanted to tap into is the Barbieri Zodiac deck, and this contains signs and elements for you guys to see what signs need to come through here for this particular reading. Of course, if the person that you're thinking about for this reading is not one of these signs that comes through here, that does not mean that this is not the reading for you, because the rest of the reading still hasn't occurred. So, this is just giving you guys the idea of potential signs that you might be interacting with for the second half of October, and just something for you guys to keep in mind. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what I can tap into here, Leo, for you guys. All right, so I'm going to grab a couple of them. We've got Cancer and fire signs. Okay, so for some of you guys, this is your very own energy, Leo, and Aries, Sagittarius as well is included in that. And of course, we've got Cancer represented right there. So if any of these signs are coming through very prominently for you the second half of October, then that's just something for you to pay attention to if it is coming forward with the reading and if you happen to be resonating with that. Bottom of the deck, we do have Gemini, so I will pull that as well. All right, guys. So let me go ahead and grab an additional focus message from the Moonology card deck for this reading for you, Leo. And let's take a look and see what card I am guided to pull for you this time around. So angels and spirit guides for Leo, please. Work through your fears, Leo. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. Whenever this message comes through for me in a reading, it's telling you that even though you might be afraid to go after something or to do something, it is tapping into the energy that you should face your fears, absolutely, but do it anyway. That type of energy is what I am gravitating towards whenever that particular card comes through. And it does say new moon in Scorpio, so for some of my Leos, it could certainly be a Scorpio that you are thinking about for this reading. Okay, so let's get started, guys. Let's go ahead and start with the Mystic Moon Oracles deck, and let's get this thing going and see what it is that you need to hear at this time for the second half of October. In love, in life, let's take a look. So angels and spirit guides for Leo, please. What messages would benefit Leo at this time? All right, guys, let's see. Angels and spirit guides for Leo, please. We've got that victim mentality, or somebody who feels like a victim in their relationship or in their life, feeling bound to something or someone. That's part of the energy there. And if you feel like your hands are tied for some reason and you can't make a move, it's time to analyze that. And interestingly enough, going back to this focus message, work through your fears. If somebody is making you feel like you're putting you into this place of fear, or that you're afraid to just do something or to break free from something that is making you feel bound to something or a situation, that's unhealthy energy. That's kind of toxic. So face your fears, Leo, and break free from that. Let's see what else. And if a Cancer, a fire sign, or a Gemini is making you feel that way, reclaim your power and break free from that. You have the power and strength to be able to do that. Okay? Patience is coming through here as well. So time is involved here. Reinvention is the next card. Hopefully you guys can see that. So somebody who's working on themselves to better the quality of their life, to better the direction that they're going. This could certainly be your energy, Leo, if you resonate with that. But it is going to take some time, okay? So allow time to unfold and see where this is ultimately going to go. But it takes that first step of action to get things moving. And if you feel like your hands are tied and that you can't, perhaps it's really trying to grab your attention here that you actually can. If you are feeling tied down to something or a person, you got to get past your fears and realize that you can actually break free from that bondage type feeling and get out of a place of being afraid and just go for it. Find the courage within yourself to just go for it. And that as well is going to contribute to this reinvention, finding new strength, finding a new outlook in one's life. And it's so fitting that this Muse card goes right after it, because there is that paintbrush represented in this card, which to me brings forward the element of being able to paint a different picture for yourself, paint a different direction for yourself, paint a different future for yourself. And if your hands are tied to something, you can't do that. You can't even pick up that brush. So yeah, work through your fears, Leo. You can overcome these obstacles, I feel, but it might very well be in your headspace where you feel like you can't do something. You actually can. Interestingly enough, we've got the mute card here. In this particular reading, Leo, what I'm feeling from that is maybe you don't feel like you can speak up. Maybe you feel as though somebody would prefer that you just be quiet and not speak up and rock the boat. But they can only put you into this space if you allow them to. I almost feel like somebody has silenced you in some way. And that can only happen, again, Leo, if you allow it. All right, so let's add some tarot to this, guys, and let's see what else needs to come through for you, Leo. So this is the Twin Flame Journey Tarot by Mystic Moon. Of course, you don't have to identify with a twin flame connection. That is just the name of the card deck, okay? And certainly there are those out there who do identify with a twin flame connection. All right, let's see what else we can grab for this reading, Leo. Angels and spirit guides for Leo, please, for the second half of October. What else do we need to know at this time? What else needs to come through for Leo at this time, please? Queen of Wands. Look at that fiery energy. Confident and magnetic. So for my divine feminines especially, this is bringing forward that energy of just knowing you have the power within you to go after what it is that you want. You can attract towards you positive things and happy experiences, better relationships, a turn of events in your life. Finding the confidence within yourself to untie this rope, to get yourself out of that victim mentality and break free from that. You are the Queen of Wands, okay? Especially representing fire energy. That is Leo energy right there. And for some of you guys, it could be an Aries or a Sagittarius. But for my divine feminines especially, reclaim your power, guys. Nobody can tie you down. Nobody can make you feel like you're tied up and that you can't speak. And if they have made you feel that way, just know that you can stand up and break free from that. You can totally break free from that. And it's so interesting how we've got the Hanged Man right after this card, offering new perspective. You actually hold the key, Leo, to this lock right here. You hold the key to unlock everything that's in your heart, to manifest whatever it is that you want in your life. Hanged Man energy can tap into water energy. So for some of you guys, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, and we already have Cancer representation right there. But yeah, there's a new perspective. You can see things from a different light, Leo, if you allow it, okay? And if somebody is stopping you from expressing yourself to where you might have felt like you lost your identity or you lost your voice in a connection, you can reclaim it for yourself. Part of the energy of the Hanged Man is surrender and self-sacrifice. It's a time to let go. Have faith in yourself and know that you can bring about peace of mind in your own life. You just got to make that decision to claim it for yourself. If things with this person that you're thinking about for this reading, if things have been really turbulent between the two of you, you can end that. You can totally end that, but you got to release what no longer serves you. And if what no longer is serving you is this relationship that you're focused on for this reading, Leo, break free. Work through your fears and walk away. Take that first step if you have to. Or just take some sort of action to start movement. Paint a different outcome for yourself. Find your voice once again. Make room to receive. That's a part of the energy of that hangman. Make room to receive in your life once again. And I love how the Queen of Swords is next. Sharp and assertive. For some of you, you might be an air sign that's tuning in to this reading. If you happen to be a cross watcher too, that is Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. We've got Gemini representation right there. And for my Leos who happen to have Gemini in your chart, could be tapping into that too. You have the power, Leo, to cut people out of your life that no longer belong there. You can do it. But you need to assert yourself too. Because if you continue to stay in this space where your hands are tied and you can't move and this person has just made you feel like a victim, then you can't pick up that sword and cut them out. So claim your confidence. Cut out whoever it is no longer belongs there. Cut them out, okay? Let's see what else. What else, please, for Leo for the second half of October? Angels and spirit guides. What else do we need to know, please, for Leo? Love it. The Fool. And Justice. Wow. Activation with the Fool. And a soul contract being represented by that Justice card. The Fool is a new beginning. The Fool is offering you that new beginning, Leo. The Fool does tap into air energy once again, guys. So Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Gemini right there. So the person that you might be thinking about for this reading could be an air sign for some of you guys. The Fool brings about a fresh start. That leap of faith. Somebody who's very free-spirited, somebody who enjoys their freedom or wants to reclaim their freedom. You are not tied down. You are not tied up. And if anyone's ever made you feel restricted in a relationship, Leo, it's time to break free. Time to cut them out. Time to reinvent yourself. Time to paint yourself a different outcome in your life. Find your voice once again. Trust your own ideas Trust your own plans. Trust in the direction that your life is wanting to take you. That's all part of the Fool's energy. You know, don't ever be afraid to leave a situation or a relationship that you know it's a done deal. It's the end of the road. And if they maybe made you feel small, or that you're not ever going to find love again if you leave them, that type of energy, we all know that's bullshit. You know, you will find love again. You just got to realize that and reclaim your power. You can unlock this key right there. You got the key to actually unlock, you know, that heart right there. You know, if you're dealing with somebody, Leo, that's very manipulative and making you feel like you really can't live without them, that type of energy, that's crap. You know, that's so not true. You can reclaim your happiness at any given time. You just got to realize that. The Justice card is typically Libra energy. So more air. This is bringing forward honesty and fairness and the truth, tapping into one's integrity. A need for balance. And I feel, Leo, that somebody that you might be interacting with or being in a relationship with, this person, I feel a little bit out of balanced energy from you, and the Justice card can actually balance the scales. There are changes that need to happen in your life, and that's a part of that reinvention process, and you're the only one that can make those changes. So you have to break free from this type of bondage type energy of feeling bound to somebody or something. At the end of the day, justice will triumph. So if anybody has ever done you wrong, they will get theirs. Karma has a way of teaching people the right lesson at the right time. So it's so true. Just have patience to see things unfold in this person's life as well as yours, and you'll see they'll get theirs. They're not going to escape the ramifications of their actions if indeed they hurt you or made you feel less than, or that you were tied down to them for some reason, making you feel silenced, like you don't have a voice. You know, but part of the energy of the Justice card, you have to make a decision to move forward. You cannot stay here. You can't stay in that space. And again, if you're afraid, work through your fears, Leo, because what's on the other side of that fear is amazing. All you need to do is claim it. You can focus on your goals now. What is it that you want? You know, you can resolve all of the issues going on here. You can resolve your own problems. You don't need this person. All you need to do is take responsibility for your role and how things are playing itself out, and take that leap of faith and paint a better picture for yourself. That's all you got to do. And you will find love again. You will. There's a soulmate out there for you. That's a part of that soul contract. And I feel you will find it. Justice will eventually prevail. Just hang tight and have patience. It'll all come together. All right. So let's add to this, guys, with some romance angels. Let's see what else. What else needs to come through here for you, Leo? So angels and spirit guides for Leo, please bring it forward for us at this time for the second half of October. Let's see what else, guys. Let's see what else. Passion. You will find the right kind of relationship for yourself, Leo, when it's time. But in the meantime, look at this, bottom of the deck, free yourself and love yourself first. It's so true. You know, don't be afraid to let go of something that is done. And, you know, I'm not saying that this relationship was all bad, because I feel you stuck it out because there were good elements to it. And perhaps some of you guys feel as though it is a passionate connection and that this person could potentially be your soulmate. But if they are hurting you more than loving you, more than uplifting you in your life, you need to evaluate your situation. And if you feel victimized in some way, or that your hands are tied, you've lost your voice in this connection, it's time to free yourself. It's time to let go and truly paint a better future for yourself. And part of this reinvention process is to love yourself first. Make yourself a priority, especially if this person who has made you feel like you're tied down to them for some reason, if they ever made you feel secondary, this is confirmation that you got to put yourself first this time. All right, Leo? All right, so let's add to this with some Infinity Oracle by Fire Witch Tarot. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Leo, what else do we need to know at this time? You can cut them out at any time, Leo. You don't have to put up with their craziness and just the way they've treated you. If you have been treated poorly, or if you were abused in some way, you know, it's different for everybody tuning in, but you have the power within you to cut them out and break free from that and truly change directions for yourself. Just find your confidence. You will attract to you what it is that you deserve. And you deserve so much. Here's that key. What was I just saying? What was I just saying? You hold the key. There's our key. Here's the lock. Okay? You're not bound to the situation. Use this key and break free. If you have ever been made to feel imprisoned by this person, like you were a victim, you can break free from that. I'm telling you, Leo. You know, face your fears, work through those fears, and free yourself from what no longer is serving you. Make room to receive. That's part of the hangman energy. It's giving you new perspective and new hope to go after something else and someone else. Let's see what else. What else, please, for Leo? Angels and spirit guides for the second half of October. What else, please? Angels and spirit guides. Bring it forward for me, please. Spirit signs. Spirit is trying to tell you something or grab your attention, Leo, so pay attention to what's going on around you. And if you see something as simple as a feather that just happens to cross your path, just know that it's a sign from Spirit that's letting you know you are finally free to go after what it is that you want, to make your dreams come true, make your goals happen, and that you're on the right path. That's beautiful. All right, let's add to this, guys, with some signs from Spirit, some additional signs from Spirit. Love Oracle by Mystic Moon. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Leo. What additional messages would we benefit from at this time? Let's see what else needs to come through. Angels and spirit guides, what else? Feathers and protection. So if going back to anyone who's resonating with a partner that has ever made you feel victimized or tied down to them, or just restricted, you know, to where you feel like you can't make a move without letting them know, or you just feel like you're walking on eggshells. And if, again, some of you guys are in abusive type connections, just know that you're being looked after. You're protected. The angels are watching out for you, and you need to watch out for yourself as well. Put yourself first. Love yourself first. free yourself from a situation that truly is no longer serving you. There's love out there for you elsewhere, but you have to make a decision to unlock this. Use your key and unlock this. Unlock the lock, you know? You've got the key here. Use it. Definitely use it, guys. But don't be afraid to go after what you want. The world is watching out for you. The universe is watching out for you. You are protected. You can find love again. Bottom of the deck. Red rose. Enchanted. There's passion in the air for you. There's love in the air. Red for me taps into a very magnetic type of love and a lot of passion between two people. And I feel here, Leo, that once you claim a different direction for yourself, this is what will find you. This is what's coming in for you. But it can't come in as long as you remain tied to a situation or a person that is no longer meant to be there. So use your sword, cut them out. Have that fresh start, claim it. Let me grab one more. One more, please, for Leo. What else do we need to know? Starfish, safe passage. That's a great card because if you ever felt that this person that you're thinking about for this reading, and I know it's super specific, guys, but for anyone that has ever been with somebody that was either abusive or just narcissistic and just mean and cruel and just not a nice person overall, and if you're afraid to leave for whatever reason, just know that you actually have a lot more power than you're giving yourself credit for. And should you decide to go and leave, that you're being looked after. Safe passage. Everything's going to be okay. So work through your fears and go do it. Just do it. You can find happiness elsewhere. And I can't help but look at this next card. Look at that. Belt and punish. Jeez. Abusive energy. That's what I'm tapping into there. Victim, belt, punish. Some pretty intense energies coming forward from somebody who's not afraid to hit, who's not afraid to be abusive physically in a relationship, and that is not the way to go. You do not have to put up with that. Love can find you, but you got to recognize that, Leo, okay? You got to recognize that. And look at this next card. We do have 222. If you happen to be seeing this number a whole lot, it's trying to grab your attention. Partnerships and balance. Pay attention to the new people entering your life, because that's ultimately where you may be able to find happiness, and take time to balance your time and energy and existing ones. So pay attention to the energies of this card, because it is focusing on partnerships in your life and reclaiming the balance that needs to happen, not only in your love life, Leo, but just life in general. The next card after that, I mean, look at this. It's a door offering you transition. So use your key. You're not trapped. You're not tied down. You're only tied down if you allow them to tie you down, and you're not tied down. Use that key to break free. Okay? All right, guys, so I have a couple of brand new decks. This first one, they're both by Flames of Alchemy, one representing the Divine Masculine, and I have the counterpart, of course, for the Divine Feminine. Let's take a look and see for the divine masculine in this reading, what type of energy I can tap into here. Angels and spirit guides for Leo, focusing on the divine masculine counterpart here, or whoever really is resonating with this divine masculine energy. What else needs to come through for this reading for Leo for the second half of October? For divine masculine. We have a divine masculine who's keeping secrets. So, for some of you guys, especially my divine feminines, you might be dealing with a divine masculine who's having an affair, who's lying to you, being manipulative, making you feel like you're the victim in all this, but really, he's creating that type of energy. Let me grab one for the divine feminine. So angels and spirit guides focusing on divine feminine energy for this reading for Leo for the second half of October. Focusing on the divine feminine, or whoever resonates with the divine feminine energy. For my divine feminine, please, what do we need to know at this time? For Leo, please, angels and spirit guides. Love and healing, heart chakra, my God. I feel for my divine feminines who have had enough of a divine masculine, or a partner who has just abused them, not only physically, but emotionally, cheated on you, you know, betrayed you. I feel for those of you who had the strength to face your fears and just walk out of this connection. You will find love again. You are healing your heart chakra. And yes, it might take time because it's a very painful experience, but you will overcome this. You will overcome this. Karma will bite them in the ass when it's time, so don't you worry about that. Wow. All right, so let's add to this healing energy with some healing angel messages for you, Leo. What else do we need to know at this time for Leo, please, angels and spirit guides? All right, let's take a look and see what else. There we are already. Wow. I knew it. I freaking knew it. I'm grabbing this bottom of the deck. Holy crap. Look at this. What was I just saying? Okay, don't be afraid to leave this person if they have abused you, if they have hurt you, if they have cheated on you, if they have betrayed you. This is what's coming in for you. After you leave, after you decide for yourself that you deserve better, after you love yourself, okay, after you free yourself from a situation where you feel bound or tied down in any way, shape, or form, Leo, you can find passion that you're looking for in a new love. Holy Jesus. All you need to do is use this darn key to walk out that door if you haven't already. Oh my God, oh my God. Wow. Oh, and the other card. I got so excited with that one. Body care. Okay? It's time to take better care of yourself. It's time to nurture yourself and just be kinder to you. You know, that taps into the same energy as this love and healing card. You need time, and that's where patience comes into play here. Healing can sometimes be a slow process. It's time to take care of you, not just in the physical sense, but in all aspects of who you represent spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and of course physically. Allow that healing to begin. You will find happiness, Leo. You absolutely will. Okay, I want to grab one final thought from my favorite guardian angel deck to close out this reading for you guys. But geez, that's Some pretty telling messages there for you. So angels and spirit guides for Leo, please. Some final thoughts. Okay. We've got action. And like I was saying, you got to take action to get things moving here. Work through your fears. Drop all fear and just do it. I cannot make this stuff up, guys. Holy Jesus. Okay, you have the power to create and be whatever you truly want. Look inside your heart and take positive action in those things that bring you closer to achieving your desired goals. Nothing can stop you except your own fears. This card is positive confirmation from God and the angels that the time is right for you to start a new and exciting venture. Right? What was I just saying? I can't say anymore. This reading was too much. Yeah, claim your power, guys. Nobody has the power to hold you down if you don't allow them to, okay? You will find new love again. Don't be afraid to find love elsewhere, especially if this person has ever told you, you know, you're never going to find anybody better than me. We all know that that's bullshit. That ain't true. You can find love again. This person can be very manipulative, and if they're keeping secrets from you, it's time to go. Walk out that door, use your key. Find passion and love and happiness elsewhere, and do not let your fears get the best of you. You can overcome all of this. Cut them out. It's time. Cut them out. Reclaim your confidence. You know, confidence and magnetic. Good things will gravitate towards you. You just have to be open to it. And part of what's going to be gravitating towards you, Leo, is new love. Drop all fear and just do it. All right? So that's where I'm going to leave this amazing reading. So much for you to take in, Leo. And again, if you need a personal private reading, all of that is down below in the description box. And I will be back real soon, Leo, with more readings for you. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.